If you're having trouble with Arcatraz heroic first boss, Zeriket, make sure to keep your party by the door so they can line of sight the Shadow Nova. If any rangers or somebody in your party is targeted by Seed of Corruption, make sure they get outside 10 yards, otherwise they're gonna explode on the party. As a tank, you should bring shadow resistance gear and keep your back to wall so you don't get knocked into the void zones. Speaking of void zones, make sure you get outside of them. In the next part, you will encounter Negaton mobs. The Screamer will gain a buff of 75% resist on the first School of Magic was cast on it, and its attacks will turn into that type. The Word Master, on the other hand, is far more deadly for the tank as he will cast a purple beam under himself, and if he's not moved, he will gain a stacking damage buff that will turn deadly pretty fast. Another deadly mob in the dungeon is the Arcatraz Sentinel. Close to death, it will gain a buff that says preparing for detonation. The mob cannot be moved at that point, it's gonna stand still, and if you don't move away before the detonation happens, you will end up pretty much dead. In the room of the two bosses, you're gonna find some invisible mobs. Easiest way is to let the tank go in first and try to walk about, make sure they spits one at a time. If you have detect invisibility, that's great. If not, you can also use Mass Dispel or Blizzard around the room and try to find them. After you clear the room, it's up to you which boss you wanna kill first. The first boss we went for, it was Dahlia. She doesn't really do much. If you're a melee, you kinda have to move away from the whirlwind. She's also gonna curse the tank, giving a chance to heal her. And after the whirlwind, you need to interrupt the heal. If you are the furthest away, you're gonna be targeted by a Shadow Bolt, getting a debuff of 50% increased shadow damage on you as well. The second boss of the room is Vred's Crier. His abilities are a permanent immolation aura doing fire damage, a knockback to nearby enemies, a Fellfire Shock placing a dot on a player doing instant damage then every 3 seconds after. His deadliest attack is a combo of charge doing weapon damage to everybody in 10 yards, followed by a Fellfire, which is a trail of fire doing massive damage. Make sure to stay spread and don't stand in the fire. Before the last boss, you will encounter Gargantuan Abyssals. They do immolation aura damage to nearby enemies, also a meteorite. The best way to deal with this is just stack and soak the damage as a party. Before you actually fight the boss, you're gonna fight 3 elites in a quick succession. Make sure you drink between the pulls, and Milhouse Manastorm also gonna make an appearance. After you are done with the 3 elites mobs, you will fight Harbinger Skiris. His abilities are Mana Burn, Fear, but can only fear one person at a time, Mind Control, so make sure you don't kill your teammates, and the hardest ability to deal with is Mind Rend. It's a channel spell, stunning the player and doing massive damage. Because it's a stun, you can use things like Trinket, Blink, Ice Block, stuff like that to get out of it. A good way to deal with this mechanic is to have as many summons as possible because they can be targeted by Mind Rend and Mana Burn. We had our hunter in this fight summon Snake Trap to help us deal with it. At 66% and 33% the boss will summon a clone, so make sure you swap on it and kill it as soon as possible as he can cast a Mind Rend as well. So if you found this guide helpful, hit a like and let me know down below if there's any other heroic dungeons you might find challenging, and I'll make a quick guide about it. Thank you very much and see you in the next one.